Hey, how you doing? I just heard that you graduated from a soul lesson, so I just quickly wanted to phone to say congratulations. And I gotta let you know what's been going on with your lesson mates, with your test subjects. It's like you learned this lesson very quickly. You graduated before everyone else. You've left the classroom, and it's seeming like they're only catching on now that you've already graduated, that you've left the classroom. You're just not in the class anymore. And I get it, okay? Like, let's think about it logically here. Like, you got out of there before everyone else. So obviously it was going to take them a minute to realize that you're not in attendance anymore. Like, some people were starting to wonder what feels different in the air, because something just feels different. And I am telling you, it took them a while to click, to notice, oh my gosh, you're not there anymore. Oh my gosh, you've graduated. So that's very interesting. So I'm just getting this insight that I'm telling you, things are about to get really interesting. Now that some are catching on that you've already graduated. But again, just quickly wanted to call to say congratulations. This lesson showed up wearing many different faces, with many different tones and many different fonts, and you done did it. So congratulations. Let's quickly pull some cards to see what is happening now that you've passed this soul lesson. Congratulations. Let's see. When I heard that you graduated, I was literally like, duh. Like, I am not surprised in the slightest. Like, if someone was going to do it first, of course it was going to be you. So I just wasn't shocked at all. What I am a bit surprised by is how long it took some of your class members to figure out that you're not in attendance anymore, that you're not in the same class anymore. This lesson that you've graduated from caused you an immense amount of stress. 9 of Swords. This is something that weighed so heavy on your soul. It took your peace completely away because it was a mind F. It was effing with your mind. And you being such a smart person, you were trying to outsmart it, which you did, but you were trying to speed run through it mentally. Okay? You were trying to speed run through it mentally. And in a way, you kind of did. That is what I'm getting from this. I was like, you kind of did. You have the 6 of Wands here. You have total and complete victory over this soul lesson. It was very mental. This had you mentally. It made you question things. It like affected your mentality. It affected you mentally. But I'm just getting like you wanted to speed run through it in a sense, and in a way you did. Okay, but that kind of left this awkward period in the end where you've figured out the next steps before the next lesson was even given, before the next material for the exams were even handed out. So it's like you were ahead of the class the whole time, and that it left these awkward periods where you really didn't know what to do with yourself, and you sat in this energy of confusion where it's like you have figured it out, but for some reason you can't get up and just walk out because it wasn't exam time yet. Okay, you had to wait for exam time, you had to wait to get tested. So these awkward periods, you were just left so confused where you're like, there's nothing to do. What do I do? Like, what do I do? Okay, so congratulations, finally you got the exam. Finally you were able to pass the exam, because it was just too awkward waiting. It was really awkward. I feel like you got over it like a whole year ago. It's like you're like a year ahead of your class. It's like, that's why you were so confused. You're like, why does it keep coming up again? It's just, it's the same thing. Like, you were looking at the universe, like, what is happening here? Why is this taking so long to just be graded, to be, just hand me the exam already? And the universe was looking back at you like, bruh, I didn't know that you would pass this bow this quickly. I didn't know that. Okay, so like, it was awkward. It's almost like you were sitting with anxiety that was not yours. You were sitting with doubt that was not yours. You were sitting with insecurity that was not yours, because you were already over it, but for some reason still in the class. And that is what made it awkward. It was like mismatch of energy of, you're supposed to be feeling that way, you're supposed to be feeling anxiety, you're supposed to be in agony, you're supposed to be figuring it out, but you've already done that. So you were like, why? You were like, this is kind of dumb, and you were just too advanced for it. You have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you mastered it a lot quicker than you got out of the classroom. You mastered this lesson a lot quicker than that. I'm getting this energy that you started to become a little bit rebellious to that energy. It's like you were starting to act out. It's like you became the rebel in the class, because what else was there to do? You were so ahead of your time. You just sat there like, what can you do that's fun? What can you do that's a little bit fun? How can you spice things up? You started actually testing the system back. So as these lessons came towards you, wearing many different faces, written in many different fonts, using many different tones, as they came in, you were like, you know what? Fair play. I can see that you're a lesson. I can see that you're a part of this bigger karmic thing that I'm quickly sorting out with my soul. So I'm gonna have fun with you. I'm gonna have fun with you. I've seen that trick before. Have you seen this trick though? You started having fun. You started playing back in the system, and this started to be like your rebel era, your like rebel energy, where you started teaching a lesson to the lesson. The lesson that was trying to be taught to you. You were like, let me teach you something. Let me show you a different way. Have you tried this font? It's giving Juno. Have you tried this position yet? How about this one? Okay, it's like you were teaching the lesson a thing or two. You were teaching the lesson a thing or two. This is cool because it's this morning when I woke up, I got this freaking Rihanna song like stuck in my head the whole time, and I haven't heard this song in years. Is one by one, two by two, da, 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 da. I don't know the song where like that, like I'm just getting that energy of like one by one, two by two. I don't know if you guys know that song. Let me know, because I'm just getting that, like, you know, I got this song this morning and I wondered what it was going to be in regards to. But now I can see it's like you were starting to be like, you know what, let's have fun. Okay, one by one, two by two. Let me show you what to do. Okay, you were having fun with the lesson. But that's not to downplay it in any way, shape, or form, because the Nine of Swords is there. It did kick your butt at a certain point. It was painful, and it was almost like You were too smart for it, but you were still committed to the energy. Does that make sense? It's like you were too smart to it, but you were still committed to the energy. Got the Four of Pentacles. You can teach a thing or two now. Also, the energy just like drastically shifted, okay? So it's not this like upbeat energy, and it's more so this like quiet set in. It's this quiet set in. It's like, yeah, the celebration is being held. This lesson sucked. It was confusing. It was all mental. It was training. It made you tired a lot. And now this quiet energy is setting in of, whoa, you actually just went through all of that. Like, whoa. There's a time to celebrate, and then there's a time to have it sink in. Like, wow, yeah, you actually just really did go through all of that. And then there's a bigger energy of, wow, you actually really made it through all of that. And then an even bigger energy of like a soul energy setting in of, wow, you actually really passed that lesson. Because for a while it was so mental, and when an energy is mental, our brain controls quite literally everything in the body. So it feels like it is us. It feels like we are never getting through that. It feels like this is beyond us. It is beyond anything. And then when a soul is able to overcome a mental challenge like that, it is astronomical. It is a thing that imprints in your soul for lifetimes. It's a thing that you carry with you through lifetimes. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's to do with the soul and this greater integration, which is also this energy just settled in the sense of integrate. Okay, this is a period of integration. Like, you really did just go through all of that. Like, you really did. You can take a moment out to just say, wow, you really did it. Like, there's no need to rush to the next level. There's no need to rush to the next phase. Because as you already just saw, most of the time it is not on our time. It is on the divine timing. So even if you learn the lesson the first year in, that energy stays until the exam is handed out, because many times it's not just us in the classroom, it's not just you. It's not a solo lesson. It's a lesson for you and many people involved, 1111. And when the exam papers are ready to be handed out, they're ready. And you can be done in 2 minutes and you can get up and go. But there's still the waiting period of when the exam papers are handed out. The same way right now, you're in graduation. You've graduated. This is the period after university, the period before you start your new job, before you start your new venture in life. You're in the summer energy, but it's also you're ahead. You got out of there first. Like, they're still taking the exam. Okay? You can take the exam in 2 minutes. Other people can take the exam in a year. Maybe 10 years from now, you are going to find out that one of your classmates that were with you in this specific soul lesson are still busy writing the exam, when you are 10 years ahead, when you are 10 years in 20 different levels of your life. Because there's no time duration. There isn't a time on how long this exam takes. You just ended it very quickly. So the next level of things is happening. But it is, again, it's on divine timing. And there's also just this need for soul integration. I'm even getting this like feeling that the universe actually wants this for you, wants you to just integrate this, wants you to just integrate the fact that, yeah, you really did just do that. Yeah, you really did. And it is no small business. It's no small business. It had you mentally. King of Swords. Next to the Nine of Swords, it had you mentally. It's no small business. The Wheel of Fortune. But things are changing. And you have been ready for this change for years. That is what makes this such a just let it happen already. You know, just let it happen already. The Death card. You're ready. You are ready. If the universe were to give you if the universe were to give you your future version's body right now and stood it in front of you and will like soul hop quickly to this body, you would. You would, without a doubt. Because you are ready. You are ready to step into the new version of you. You have been ready. You have outgrown you. You've outgrown this version of you. Fully and completely. You've been outgrowing this version of you. You're ready for this transformation, and the transformation is happening. It is happening. The Wheel of Fortune. This is a really big life change. The Fool. Yeah, there we go. You're ready for the new chapter. The Emperor. You are going to do really big things. I'm telling you this. You are going to do really big things. The reason why I know that you are going to do really big things is because some of your classmates that was in that lesson, unfortunately, will be in that lesson their whole life, retaking the exam. That is how big of a lesson that was. That is how big of a mental challenge and a mental strain it was going through that. You didn't just pass the lesson in one font, the lesson in one language, the lesson were in one face. You passed it in many different languages, through many different tones, many different classes, many different faces, many different characters. This is big. And you deserve this moment of silence. You deserve this moment of integration. Like, you deserve it. This version of you right now that you have already outgrown, that version of you deserves this. Because this is a version of you that has made it through that. A version of you that is not even your fullest potential. That is not even the height of what you are going to reach and do in this lifetime. Achieved something this big, this fast. Like I said, this is a soul imprint for lifetimes. It's never leaving you. The soul lesson is never leaving you. You've soul upgraded. It's big. It's big. Yes, it's coming. The transformation is all coming. And it's going to be big, dude. I'm telling you, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool card. If you were able to do something this big mentally, just imagine what you're going to do with all of this freedom that you have now. You can trust yourself. Like, if there's one thing I can tell you right now from sensing this energy, from feeling this energy, is that you can trust yourself. You are one of the most trustworthy souls ever. You can truly trust your word. You can trust your ideas. You can trust where your creativity is leading you. You can trust you. You can trust your intuition. But you can also trust the tiredness and needing to integrate. You're not falling behind in any way, shape, or form. In fact, you are years ahead. You are years ahead. The universe can change your life overnight. Overnight. And that level of energy is coming in for you. But you need to integrate. Integrate. Take a moment to rest because you truly deserve it. 1717, this is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed this. I will call you again. Bye.